When lights go out, you're in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you and I.
Good morning, everyone. You're gonna hear chatter in the background because it's Sunday. Everyone's home. The kids are running around. But I actually woke up quite peaceful this morning because usually on Sundays my husband will help me a little bit with them, like go downstairs, get breakfast going, and I usually just like to ease into the day, take a shower, and just read a little bit. I haven't even had any coffee yet. So yeah, I woke up to reading Fast Like a Girl by Dr. Mindy Peltz, and I'm completely fascinated by what she talks about. I mean, I just started reading it, but I subscribed to her YouTube channel, so I know a little bit of what she talks about. It's not like news to me, but I still wanted to get my hands on the book, kind of like have a greater understanding on what she's talking about, because fasting for me is something that I'm super familiar with. I've done it before. I totally believe in it, and I think it's so good for your body if done correctly. I mean, obviously I think that when it comes to fasting, if you have like an eating disorder, that's probably not the best idea, but if you're looking to do it for health reasons, I think it's amazing for your body. Just so you can get a little tiny, I guess, understanding of what fasting is and how it works, is essentially when you're not giving your body any food to digest, then what your body starts to do is it starts to kind of rejuvenate some of the cells, get rid of toxins in your body, and that is such a great thing. It's such a miracle for your body. It really is. I did mention in one of my vlogs that during January I had pneumonia, and they put me on a ton of steroids. I was hospitalized for it, and I really felt that ever since that I haven't been the same. I just haven't been the same. My health is kind of like my metabolism is a mess. I'm just not like well in that sense, and I've always been kind of like just really balanced when it comes to just my health, so this kind of like threw me off a little bit. So I want to try to understand how to properly fast, because that's the thing. I have fasted before, but she explains that women have to do it a little bit differently because we do have our menstrual cycle and we don't want to mess up, you know, our hormones. So great book so far. I'll let you know next time how far I've gone and what else I've learned, but so far so good. And as you can see, I'm nice and swollen. Is there ever a morning that I don't wake up swollen? Probably not, because I like my salt. Oh my gosh, I like my salt. I like to put salt on everything. Even if it's a salad, I put a little bit of salt on it, but the next day I pay the price. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get my Peter Thomas Roth eye patches in the fridge, get my little coffee going, because we all know that I don't function without my coffee. And yeah, then we'll chit chat a little bit more, get ready, and go along with the day. So I already had my coffee and I had some watermelon. I was in the mood for watermelon, which I know that's not necessarily the best like mixture. It's kind of weird, like coffee and watermelon. One dehydrates you and one hydrates you. It doesn't make sense, but I feel amazing because the coffee that I made was like so good. The plans for today are basically chill and enjoy Sunday. We're gonna go to the pool. We're gonna go to the pool at the club because we're part of a club, and just kind of enjoy the day with the kids. The only thing that's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, is that I washed my hair yesterday. So yeah, you know, no girl wants to go to the pool the day after they wash their hair. But you know what, I'm very down to earth, and I'm not gonna miss a day of fun with my kids because of my hair. That would be silly. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna take you with me, kind of enjoy the day. And then after, when I get back, we're gonna do a little bit of self-care. My self-care is pretty basic, to be honest with you. I'm not like super duper fancy, but there's a couple of things that I do that I like. I wish I could have included something with my hair, but you know, I washed it yesterday, and I don't know that I'm gonna dip my head in the pool today, so maybe we'll do that next time. But I'm gonna show you a couple of products that I use in my self-care that I like, and I also have a treat for you. Let me grab it. Take a look at this beauty. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Let me put it close so you can see. But I love this. Yesterday I went to, I think it was Marshall's. Yeah, I went to Marshall's with Sophie. And this is something we love doing. We go to Marshall's, TJ Maxx, we kind of look around. Sophie's my 14-year-old. And she loves like beauty and stuff like that, and like, you know, like maybe getting masks or like nails, and we love doing that together because I try to spend time with my oldest as often as possible, like just me and her, because with the little ones it's kind of hard, you know. So that's what we did yesterday, and I found this beautiful, it's basically a beauty organizer. But I've seen so many, to be honest with you, but this was the first one that just kind of grabs me. I just fell in love with it because it looks like pricey to me, you know, with the little gold hardware right here, and then it has like compartments that open up, and then this part is tall enough for like the bigger bottles, which is one thing I've noticed sometimes with these like beauty organizers, they're not as tall on the top part, so it's kind of hard. Let me get close so you could see the little right there. You could see a picture there of how it is. So I thought it would be fun to do self-care when I get back, and then also maybe later kind of organize this together, like do like an unboxing and then organize things together. And I'm gonna remove the black one I have over there because as soon as I saw this one, I was like, that one, I don't like it anymore. So I'm gonna put that one in the bathroom. But yeah, that's the plan. And as you can see, I have my little eye things. I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to show you what I do when I go like to the beach or the pool. It's kind of tricky for me because I'm trying to spend time with my family, but I'm also trying to create content, and that's one thing that I think a lot of content creators kind of struggle with, like having a good balance. Like in my case, I'm really trying to do good quality content, share a little bit of my life with you, and I have to kind of combine that with my real life when I'm actually doing stuff with my family. So it's kind of hard because like for instance, today we're going to the pool. Normally I just put a little bit of sunblock and this kind of thing, but I also want to maybe create some content when I'm there. So I have like this little makeup going on for these type of days when you go to the pool and you want to look a little bit put together. You're gonna love these products. This is a perfect pool, like no makeup look. Like it's just a little tiny makeup on your face, but I promise you, you're gonna love it. So I'm gonna do that and get going, because if not, my husband's gonna be like, hurry up, we need to go. So all right, so first things first, I need to take this off. I look ridiculous, I know, but these are so good. I highly recommend these Peter Thomas Roth eye patches, because I've tried many. I've tried some drugstore ones, I've tried like some that I found like in TJ Maxx, Marshall's, and honestly, these are the best. As you can see, look how hydrated this part of my skin is. You could see it, it's kind of like shiny. So good, and it really helps also with like that swelling in the morning, which like I said, I am prone to that. I'm still kind of swollen, but it does help a little bit, and it hydrates this part of your face very nicely. So all right, so I'm going to start off with, I think what I'm going to do is combine these two. I'm going to start off with my La Roche-Posay and Thelios 50, which I adore. I talk about this all the time on my channel. I love this. I've been tempted to try the Supergoop one, but This is so good that I just don't feel the need to change it unless I were to change it for the 70, because it's just amazing. I highly, highly recommend this, and it's so important to put sunblock when you go anywhere in the sun. So I'm gonna put this, but I'm gonna double up because you know what? I have to protect my face from the sun. And I'm gonna wear this e.l.f. Whoa Glow. You hear my daughter in the background screaming. My house is just, oh my gosh, it's so hard to vlog. If you are a content creator that's a mom, let me know in the comments down below, because it's so hard to vlog when you have like a full house of people, because it's not like a young girl that lives alone and doesn't have to worry about people screaming in the background. Almost every video I do, you hear my kids screaming in the background. But anyways, I got sidetracked. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Sun Touchable Whoa Glow 30 Broad Spectrum, and I love this product. I've mentioned before, I purchased this just because I was kind of trying it out for a video I was doing, and I ended up loving it. I use it all the time, and you could find this like in Target, CVS, Walgreens, pretty much anywhere. But this one kind of does have a little bit of a color payoff. I would say more of a glow payoff, if that even makes sense. Like, it gives you a nice little glow. So I really love putting this on my face when I'm gonna go in the sun and I wanna look like I have a little something on. This is great. And then I'm gonna go in with my Jones Road. This stuff is so good. Okay, when I tell you this stuff is good, it is good, because this is honestly, look how much I have left. Like, I barely have anything left. So insanely good, because this is more like a moisturizer. It's crazy. When I put this on, I feel like I'm putting on my moisturizer. It's incredibly moisturizing on your face, but it gives you a little something to work with. And not only that, this is great as a base, because then when you put your blush or your bronzer, it kind of stays put. So it's kind of like a foundation, but it really isn't. That's why it's called What the Foundation. It's like a foundation, but really not necessarily. So this is great for these days where you go to the pool or the beach and you want to have like a little bit of a glow, a little something something, then this is perfect. Or for someone who's like very minimal, doesn't like foundation, I still think that if you're the type of person that doesn't like foundation, it's still good to put something as a foundation, because it really does kind of help everything else kind of stick to your face and last longer. So if you were to put blush without any base, it wouldn't stay on as much. So highly recommend this one. But I'm gonna go in with this first. I'm gonna give it a good shake. And I'm gonna put as much as possible of this, because I have a ton of little freckles that I do like. I've learned to like throughout the years, but I'm always afraid they're gonna join. And I don't want that. So I'm always protecting my face. And here in Miami, it's tricky because there's a lot of sun all the time. Doesn't matter what time of the year, there's sun. But you see this beautiful glow that this gives you? Oh my God, it just makes your face super moisturized, and it also protects it so beautiful. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't like sting. Some sunblocks do sting, this one doesn't. So I love it, love it. I'm all about the glow. I love glowy products on my face. And let me show you the e.l.f. one. See how it has a little bit of color? It's like more of a glowy kind of pearlescent type of color. That's what I would describe this as. And it's so pretty. But I'm gonna be real liberal with this and just kind of put it everywhere. At first I'm gonna look real crazy, but don't you worry. It's really nice. So good. And I know that I'm putting something on my face that's gonna protect it, which, like I said, is crucial. Taking care of your face, part of like avoiding wrinkles and all that other stuff, is honestly just protecting yourself from the sun. I think that's the #1 thing, is cleaning your makeup before you go to bed, like doing a good nice wash on your face, and sunblock. Those are the main things. So if you're the type of person that doesn't have maybe the budget to spend too much on beauty products and stuff like that, I think it's fine. I think as long as you wash your face in the night before you go to bed and you have one good sunblock, you're good. All right, so what I'm gonna do is kind of let this kind of dry a little bit, because I'm gonna put that on and I don't want it to feel like it's gonna pill or anything. So this is what I do. I just kind of let this sit a little bit and dry. All right, so now that this is dry, I'm gonna go in with my Jones Road. And what I do with this, honestly, is I really apply it like I would any moisturizer. I just go in with my hand and apply it that way, because I find that's the best way. By the way, this smells really good. It's a tiny scent. It's extremely pleasant because it's kind of like a spa scent, and it feels incredible on your skin. So, but I just thought I would mention that in case you're the type of person that doesn't like scented anything. This has a tiny bit of scent. My face is looking so glowy, youthful, and healthy, and I'm all about that. I want to shine like a globe. No, but honestly, it's just so nice to have your face have a little bit of glow. Once I apply the other products, it's gonna dim this a little bit, but this is what I do, and there you go, nice and shiny. So now let me grab something to clean my hand, because now my hands are kind of dirty with this, and then we'll apply everything. So now I'm gonna add my little Merit. This is a foundation, not a foundation stick, but I've always used this as a bronzer. And yes, I could use my other bronzers, but for this type of makeup that's just like minimal, glowy, pool, beach, like I don't have anything on my face, this is perfect because I just find this to be a little bit more natural. And I have the color Amber. Okay, and as you can see, I don't have much left. I love Merit products. I'm pretty consistent when it comes to the stuff that I love. I talk about it all the time on my channel. Merit is a company that I find to be very like just ethical in how they approach their beauty products. They're very consistent with their products. They have beautiful products that are just great for your face, feel nice on your face, priced pretty reasonably. And so it's a brand that I always mention on my channel because I actually use it. I like it. So what I do is I just put on a little bit here, like that, a little bit here on the top, and this blends really, really nicely. I'll take my MAC brush. Color is beautiful, and I've actually used this as a foundation. I know it's a lot darker, but because it's so natural and blends so nicely, and it's something that you could build up, you could put less, you could put more. It's like a buildable foundation. I think it's great, but it automatically added so much color to my face, and once I blend all the products together, it's gonna look really nice. Love this as a bronzer. That's how I use it. And then I'm gonna go in with my Chanel blush. I love blush. I have so many, but ever since I purchased this one, Le Beige Blush Glow, this is all I've been using this summer because it stays put, and it's perfect for a look like this where it's just really minimal and kind of natural looking. The only thing that when it comes to this, you need to keep in mind is to be careful with how much you apply, because it's very pigmented and it could just make your face look like you're on fire. So I did a video on luxury makeup, my summer luxury makeup. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and take a look at it. I'll see if I can put it up here or in the description box. But there I explain things a little bit more, but it's great. So what I do is I literally I put it on my hand, and I try to put like the tiniest bit, because if I put a full pump, forget about it. Like it's a catastrophe. So I literally just put the tiniest little dot, and then what I do is I kind of spread it. Look at this color. It's so, so beautiful. I'll link it down below with the shade and all of that. But I just put the excess, like I just put a little bit here, and then I take my brush that's kind of flat like this. These are really good for this type of blush. And then I just kind of dab it a little bit, but I want you to see how, like right now it's not blended. I just want you to take a look at how intense this makeup is. You have to be careful with how you apply it, but I'm going to show you a little trick that I always do when I apply this, because if I don't, it's just too much. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I really don't use this too much because I don't like my face to look matte, but this is good for diffusing like products like this that are just a little bit too much. The good thing about this is that it'll last all day long. You don't have to reapply blush. It's perfect again for situations like this where you want to be like just focused on what it is that you're doing, relaxing, and not worrying about anything else. This is perfect. So this is what I do. I just apply the tiniest bit of this translucent powder. So now I look like I have color on my face, but it doesn't look as intense. Let me get my hair down. My hair is bothering me. I feel like my hair is like messy today. I'm not vibing with my hair today. I don't know why. But I want to show you my hand. Look at this. It's still on there. That's how pigmented this is. It's so strong. This will last you a lifetime because what you're using is the tiniest bit. It's easy to travel with this. And like I said, it really does a good job of depositing color on your face. Kind of gives you a nice little glow. Usually when I use this, I don't even put any extra highlighter or anything like that because I feel like I don't need anything else. And for lips, I think, oh my gosh, I don't have anything up here, do I? I'm just gonna put a little bit of my Summer Fridays on my lips. My lips have been really dry. I struggle with that a lot. So, and then I'm gonna put my Maybelline Hyaluronic Acid Lip Gloss. This is the one that Bethany Frankel recommended. If you don't know who she is, she's an ex-housewife of New York, and I subscribed to her channel and she recommended this. So I went out and I bought it. Just a little bit of gloss. It's really good. I actually really like this. What's the color that I got? This is Moon. So I'll go ahead and link everything below. Anyways, I have to pick up this mess that I left, clean my hand, get ready, and we're gonna head out because I can hear my family already going crazy looking for me because I'm up here filming. Here's what I'm wearing. I just threw on this top from Zara that I've had for a long time, my Christian Dior belt, some sandals, my Rive Gauche bag, and I realize this is kind of dressy, but the thing is I'm trying to get content done while I'm there, and then I'll just take this off and have my bathing suit underneath. So yeah. So pretty out. I'm gonna take this off, but I wanted to tell you this funny story that happened to me. I asked my family to just come and like go ahead of me because I was gonna do some content inside the club. And I went outside to where the little porch is, and little did I know that I essentially locked myself out of the club. And of course I start to freak out when I start opening the door and it won't open for me to come back inside. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? You know when you freak out, you just can't think? So thankfully, of course, I had my phone because I was doing content. So I called my husband and Sophie came to get me. But see, these are the things that happen when you're a content creator. Sometimes it's kind of uncomfortable because like people stare or they think you're full of yourself because you're taking photos and doing video, and it just makes you a little bit self-conscious because obviously they don't know that you're vlogging for your channel, so they assume you're just constantly like in front of a camera, in front of your phone, and so it's kind of uncomfortable. Then of course, not to mention
Sophie is not gonna play with me because she's forcing me to run and jump when I just jumped into the water.
Sophie, play with your brother.
He's so dramatic. You're such a baby. Like, he's so embarrassing. You were like sprinting.
All right, guys, stop fighting and go play.
You have mental problems.
Anyways, you hear my kids? This is life
Don't
with
put
kids.
that in.
Anyways, as I was saying, the other thing is family, right? Like my family is pretty supportive, but sometimes they get a little bit annoyed and irked because I'm doing content. But I always tell them, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm trying to get my content in, trying to get stuff done. So yeah, it can get a little bit tricky, but I think I'm gonna head in the pool with the kids for a little bit and just enjoy this beautiful day. You're so annoying, I swear to God. You scared me. Ah! No, you sit my hair.
I don't stay over there.
No, sit with mommy. Try come
Ow!
Come here.
I want to sit here.
Ah, this is so nice, right, guys?
Yeah, because
It's a beautiful day in Miami. It really is. We're so lucky we get to just go to the pool and enjoy the day. And we're just like, what, 2 minutes from the house? Not even a minute.
1 minute.
Yeah. Hey, you're having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When lights go out, you're in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you and I tell myself.
Hello everyone. So obviously it's the next evening. I really tried to do my self-care yesterday, but honestly it was impossible because when I got back I had to wash the kiddos, I had to put the clothing to wash. I hate wet clothing in the hamper. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. So one thing led to another and I got super busy, so here we are. But I did do a little bit of my self-care. I'll go ahead and link everything in the description box. Honestly, it's pretty simple and to the point. Nothing special. I did like a honey mask. I did a little bit of gua sha, which I love. That really helps with some swelling and it's also really relaxing. So if you haven't tried it before, give it a try. And then of course my skincare products that I love, like a good moisturizer, eye cream, that kind of thing. But also I wanted to mention this product that I am loving. And I don't have to mention this, obviously this is not an ad or anything like that, but I did receive this in PR, I think it was last year. And then I kind of just like tucked it away in my closet, kind of forgot about it. But recently I've been using it because I've noticed that my teeth do tend to yellow because I drink a lot of coffee and tea. I'm not like a huge like drinker. I really never drink, to be honest, like wine or anything like that, but I do drink coffee and tea. And those two things definitely stain your teeth, even in the tiniest bit. So I started using this again and I'm in love because it's so convenient. But basically it's a teeth whitening kit from a company called Snow, and it comes in this pretty little velvet bag. It comes with these little wands. This one is the maximum strength, and then these are the regular ones. I use this one today. But basically this little pen, you just take it and just put a little bit on your teeth, and then the light, which is what's going to go in your mouth, you just connect it either to your phone or your PC. Pick where you want to connect it to. And I find that so clever because let's say you're on your computer doing work or whatever, you just connect this and you put this on for 30 minutes. you kill two birds at once. Or if you're working out or you're reading a book, you just connect this to your phone, and it's super, super easy. Like you saw me do, I connected it to my phone. And you have the option of doing 10 minutes or 30 minutes. I did 10 just because today I'm kind of trying to get a lot of things done. But it's so good. And the best part is it doesn't hurt. Like it doesn't sting. It doesn't make your teeth sensitive, which is one of the things I've noticed with some like teeth whitening products. They kind of make your teeth sensitive. This doesn't. So if you're on the hunt for something like this, I'll go ahead and link it because I highly, highly recommend that. I really love to recommend things on my channel that I honestly love and use, because, you know, let's be honest, it's hard to make a buck nowadays. So when you purchase your things, you want to get things that you really love and that you like, and this is one that I'll definitely recommend because I think it's just so good. And I also made myself some tea, and I wanted to mention another thing that I use, because honestly, when it comes to self-care, I personally think it's from the inside out. You can spend all the money in the world in expensive beauty products, facials, whatever it is, but if you're not taking care of yourself from the inside out, it's pointless. It really is. Such as like drinking enough water, taking your vitamins. And one of the things that I love to add to my water or my tea is Calm. It's a magnesium supplement. Love it. One, as women, we really lack magnesium. We do, because we get our menstrual cycle, or maybe, you know, we're going through hormonal changes, and that's the first thing to go. So it's good to supplement that. But for me personally, I mostly take it for anxiety. I have suffered of anxiety in the past. Nothing terrible, because for me it's more circumstantial. I don't feel anxious all the time. But if I'm feeling very stressed, or if I'm worried about one of the kids or something going on with them, my anxiety goes up the roof. It's terrible, and I get panic attacks, and it's just, this is a whole nother video. It's not a good thing. It really does affect me. But I've learned to deal with it, and one of the things that I do is I try to take like natural things for it. I've never taken medication. I have honestly no opinion on that, because I think everyone's different things work for different people. But for me, I just like taking natural things, and magnesium helps so much with anxiety. And I think the best time to take it is in the night, if you're going to take a little more, because it, you know, kind of calms you. So I'll go ahead and link it in the description box in case, you know, this is something that, you know, you want to add to your diet, because it really is good. And now I've seen them even in Publix. I've seen it in Publix, Target, and I think Amazon carries it. So I'll link it in the description box. But let me stop chit-chatting, pick this up, and we're gonna go grab my little organizer and start organizing some stuff. I'm kind of worried because I don't think I have enough products to fill it up. But hey, now we have an excuse to buy more things and try them out. So okay, so this is what it looks like, and wow, it's prettier now that I took it out of the box. It looks expensive, it looks beautiful and very like clean, aesthetic. And let me show you the sides of it. You notice right here, I guess this is like for lipsticks, because it's like small. Wow, I didn't even notice that, Sophie, when you got it. Then this is the taller part for, I guess, like skincare or like body lotions. Then you have a compartment right here, one right here as well. And then the other side is like flat, almost like a fridge. So cute. So now let's see what I can fill this with.
you more.